Shalom, all my brother and sister in Christ. Yeah, this is another confirmation about the rapture. Yeah, the timing, like I said before, in the year 2027. Okay, not this year. Okay, and the confirmation for the prophecy about the Pope. Okay, and I will show you the video about that first.
The Pope prophecy.
No,
Have you
no,
heard that?
no.
Yo, this is like the scariest shit because
Scary
it's real.
fuck.
So in the Vatican, they found this book, right? And this book, it predicted every single one of the popes that became pope.
Really?
Literally every single one. Now, this guy, he said after the middle one, which happened like I want to say I forgot the exact year. He said after the middle one, 422 years later, that's when the last pope will be named. That's what he said, okay?
Yeah.
Check this out. Every single pope has been named in it. Even the most recent one. What's crazy is, if you go to the Vatican, there's places where you put the pictures of the Pope. They have for every single one they ever had. And they only have space for one more. So, in the book it says, once they put the face of the last Pope in that place, the judgment day will come. That's what they're saying.
Is there like a time like that they said, or just like whenever it
Check this out, right?
Yeah.
So remember I said like 420 something days? Or 20 years? 420 years? It lines up exactly to 2027. Have you heard?
Okay, so yeah, that another evidence. 2027 is very significant, like I told you already, related with Jubilee year. Jesus' second coming, the year 2035. How do I know that? From and the time his ministry, when after he did get baptized and his first ministry, when he was about 30 years old, according to Luke chapter 4, which I think, and it says in the chapter, the acceptable year of the Lord. The acceptable year of the Lord is Jubilee year. The Bible says itself it said that Jesus' ministry in the Jubilee year, and of course Jesus' second coming during Jubilee year. Only mentioned in Isaiah, I think Isaiah 61, if I'm not mistaken. When the bridegroom, Jesus Christ himself, and the bride, the raptured church, met, and in that mentioned the acceptable year of the Lord in that chapter. And also the day of the vengeance of the Lord. Vengeance of the Lord, talking about the 7 years tribulation or the day of the Lord. Okay, that mentioned about acceptable year of the Lord. What I see, the second coming. There are many dreams and visions mentioned about the rapture time frame other than during Christmas season. And Hanukkah festival also mentioned related with the Jubilee year. It does not mean the rapture in Jubilee year. I thought before that during Jubilee year. But after I did the research, in the second coming, even though the Bible does not say directly, only say in Isaiah, I'm pretty sure Isaiah chapter 61. Sorry, I just want to be sure, I do not put the wrong info to you. Okay, hold on. Let me go Isaiah 61. Yeah, this is for the other one. Let me see, go here. Yeah, Isaiah 61. Is that the correct chapter or not one I'm talking about? Yeah, I'm going to go to see King James version. Let me see. Yeah, kan? To proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord and the day of vengeance of our God. So connection is acceptable year of the Lord or the Jubilee year and the day of the Lord or during that 7 years tribulation. Yeah, it is here mentioned, and for God's judgment during the 7 year tribulation. And here mentioned about the bridegroom, the deck himself with ornament, also the bride of Christ. Yeah. So about the acceptable year of the Lord or Jubilee year, and the day of vengeance, the day of the Lord. That's our 7 year tribulation. But what I see, since the Bible not very specific, the acceptable year of the Lord or Jubilee year, when the exact time was all about. What I see the second coming is during the Jubilee year, that acceptable year of the Lord, when during that first time when Jesus appeared in the public to minister people during that acceptable year of the Lord or Jubilee year. That happened in the 26 AD. I explained you already. This is more confirmation 26 AD, yeah. And also 3.5 years before he was crucified in 30 AD. Show you 26 AD, the information from here. Okay. Hold on. Show 70 weeks prophecy of Daniel, chapter 9, verse 24 to 27. Yeah, talking about the Daniel chapter 9, verse 24 to 27. This is the related with these passages for when or the season 7 year tribulation. 7 year tribulation is when the Antichrist confirm the covenant with many nations, with many. The Bible said only many, but I see many nations, yeah, to confirm the covenant for 1 week. 1 week is equally 7 days. 7 days is, for 1 day is 1 year. The Bible mentioned about the prophecy. So 7 years. 7 years tribulation. So, this is mentioned. Some people believe the crucifixion in 33 AD. But does not permit. But it said the prophecy in Daniel chapter 9, verse 24 to 27. It's not accurate with that one, that prophecy, okay? So information was insufficient on to distinguish between two possible candidate dates, April 7, AD 30 and April 3rd, AD 33. What I see that during Passover, for the day of crucifixion, yeah? The day crucifixion. But I believe April 7, 30 AD rather than April 3rd in 33 AD. So yeah, in order that also, yeah, you can read yourself this information more clear, yeah. Okay, but I see more accurate the crucifixion, yeah, for the Lord Jesus Christ in 30 AD. So 3.5 years before that in 26 AD, when first time he started ministry. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Here I show you. Then also have connection with what it says here now in the 15th year of the reign of Tiberius Caesar. Yeah, when the time Tiberius was reign, yeah. The 15th year of the Tiberius Caesar, the timing also with that, when the time Jesus started his ministry. Yeah, you can read yourself more clear about that. This is the confirmation is true. Jesus started his ministry during that acceptable year of the Lord or Jubilee year in 26 AD. Let me show you, yeah, where it's mentioned 26 AD. Rather than when he died or crucified in 30 AD. So started ministry 26 AD. Rather than he was crucified in 33 AD, he was started the ministry. So when counting that, 26 in 29 AD. Yeah, it's kind of late for that, yeah, because with the timing when the according to Luke chapter 14 or something like that, yeah, the timing Tiberius Caesar, yeah, was reign, yeah. I mentioned earlier, the president 15 year of Tiberius, yeah, with the timing, his timing, so more accurate, yeah. The crucifixion in 30 AD, and he started the ministry in 26 AD. Just we just yet or see that Tiberius reign, yeah, and also when Herod, yeah, who killed a lot of babies because he wanted to kill Jesus Christ, and the babies under 2 years old, the timing when he passed away also. Okay, I do not see here about Herod. Yeah, hold on. Unless you read until more detail about that, yeah. Let me see. Tiberius as well. Yeah, where I see, yeah. See? Traditional AD 30. So, I'm talking about the 26 AD. But the 15 years Tiberius in 11 AD, so bring up to 26 AD. This is what understand, yeah. So anyway, this is confirmation for 26 AD during the acceptable year of the Lord, or Jubilee year when Jesus started his ministry, or also before that when Jesus was baptized. So, counting that 26 AD, yeah, okay, for 41 jubilees, okay, 41 jubilees. Each jubilees we counting 49 years, not 50 years, like a lot of people misunderstood what the Bible teaches. Because, yeah, the, what you call, yeah, the jubilee year, yeah, in fact, from the 7 sabbatical year for 7 years. 7 times 7, 49 years. But the Jubilee year started the following year after that 49 year. They announce it usually in the Yom Kippur or the feast of the Day of Atonement. Okay, it's mentioned in Leviticus chapter 25. So usually they announce it during that time, yeah. But started the Jubilee year the following year. The same announce it, talking about this the next coming Jubilee year, 2035, yeah. So they announce it on the Yom Kippur, on the Day of Atonement, in 2035, but it's not started yet. The Jubilee year started on the New Year's Day, God's calendar, usually the month of Nisan or Abib. They're on usually at the end of March or early April, something like that, in spring. So the Jubilee year started during that New Year's, God's calendar, Nisan 1, and the cycle ending until 1 year, until the year after that. So, but during that time, that cycle, the sabbatical year already began again, make this another cycle for 7 years. Okay? So, a time for this another 7, so 49 years. So, the Jubilee year itself overlap. So, they started, yeah, after they announced it in the same time, the 49 year, yeah, of sabbatical year, they announced it, and then a year, several months later, okay, and on God's calendar, on the God's New Year calendar in spring, and then that Jubilee started. Okay, but by the time, during at that time, the cycle of sabbatical year already began. So now this all together, we counting for 49 years. It's time for 49 years. It's not the 50 years. Not 50 years. The Bible only mentioned the 50th year. Now, not talking about every 50 years counting the Jubilee year. Okay, so we counting Jubilee year for every 49 year. So This for 41 jubilees. 41 jubilees times 49 years is 2009 years. 2009 years plus 26 AD when Jesus started in ministry. Or during acceptable year of the Lord or Jubilee year, 26 AD plus 2009, 26 AD plus 2009 years is 2035. 26 AD, okay, plus 2009 years is 2035, another Jubilee year at Jesus' second coming. 2035 minus 7 years or minus 7 years tribulation is 2028. Meant that 7 years tribulation will begin or after, right, or at the same time when the Antichrist made or confirmed the covenant, just like it says in Daniel chapter 9 verse 24 to 27. Okay, there's 7 years tribulation, but the rapture happened several months before that. Before that, 7 years tribulation started. Like I said before, on Christmas and Hanukkah festival in 2027. Hanukkah, at the same time with Christmas, only in the year 2027. Unless another long time again, maybe 30, 50 years later, could be at the same time. But this one, in 2027, the Hanukkah festival started on Christmas Eve and the first day of Hanukkah. Christmas Eve and Christmas Day and from the December 24th. But Hanukkah itself will end until January 1st or New Year's Day 2028. Okay, so the first day of Hanukkah right on Christmas Eve, and the whole day for the first day of Hanukkah ending on the Christmas Day, only in the year 2027. The one this year, the first day of Hanukkah right on Christmas, December 25th. But started evening, December 25th, and last until December 26th evening. So already the day after Christmas. Okay, like I told you already, rapture happened during Christmas Day. So already kind of late. There some part of the world already several hours ahead even compare the time in United States. Even some Asian countries is saying 12 hours ahead compare the one in United States. So more accurate, according to what I understand, that rapture happened on Christmas and Hanukkah according to dreams and vision. More accurate one in the year 2027 because the first day of Hanukkah started evening. Okay, December 24th or on Christmas Eve and last for 24 hours at the next evening, December 25th. This is what I see, that high rapture alert only in the year 2027. Because God's calendar, we counting, they count with the movement of sun and the moon. Okay, so each year the God's calendar will change, not the same with Gregorian calendar, the one we use. Gregorian calendar use the cycle of the sun, but God's calendar use the cycle of the sun and the moon. Okay, that's why the day of that festival will change, the Jewish festival or Old Testament festival, God's festival, always change every year, with the date of the Gregorian calendar we use. Okay, just like the Feast of Trumpet. There are many Christians who believe the rapture happened on Hanukkah and on the Feast of Trumpet or Rosh Hashanah. Even some people make up the theory, not using what God's calendar use, a Jewish calendar, the timing. They believe this year the the day of the Feast of Trumpet or Rosh Hashanah, September 14 and 15. They just made up their theory, okay? In the reality, Rosh Hashanah on this year, October 2nd to October 4th. Alright? So some people still expecting the rapture happen October 2nd to October 4th this year. And the other people, some Christian, expecting the rapture happen September 14 and 15 this year. But in the reality, already over and nothing happened. Already one people, no, the rapture not happen this year, not happen on, will not happen on Rosh Hashanah. Even the one October 2nd and 4th this year, no, the rapture not happen this year. What I see, the alert timing in the year 2027. The one, there's some Christian, they just make up the theory for the rapture time frame, their own theory, their timing is not quite accurate. Okay, I just follow, the Jewish calendar, what they do, their timing, and the time, the date, connected with this Gregorian calendar, with the timing. The reason the rapture, I believe, also happened on Christmas because this is the rapture about fulfillment the Gentiles, or cause could happen, more likely happen on the holiday, or Gentile holiday itself, Christian Gentiles, It is Christmas. It doesn't matter. A lot of people believe this pagan origin holiday. In the reality, like I told you already, Jesus' conception, even right around Christmas, he was born on the Feast of Tabernacle or Sukkot at the end of September. If you come from the end of December, 9 months later, the end of September. Okay? And another confirmation, like I told you already in my other video, the timing of the fourth blood moon or lunar total eclipse, for blood moon in the year 2014 and 2015. It's that blood moon happened on the feast of God's feast or Jewish feast. They are Passover and Tabernacle. Each year in 2014 and 15. And also the cow with mark number 7 on their forehead, 2 cows, and the other black and white cow, and the other the red color or brownish hair color cow, born in 2014 with they have the number 7 hair pattern on their forehead. This cow born in 2014. So if we add it 2014, did also that during that lunar total eclipse, 2014 plus 7 years, 2021. Okay, the double 7, because remember that there are 2 cows also. 2021, plus 2000 plus 7 years is 2028. The beginning, the 2014-2021 representing abundant years, like that cow with the black and white color, hair color, look like milk cow, abundant year time. And the other, the famine year, more difficult time year, with the cow, the red hair color cow, You see, kind of similar like a red heifer cow, So, the more difficult time year or the famine year, just keep in mind about the dream that Joseph received from the Lord. The 7 skinny cow and 7 fat cow, representing the famine year and abundant year. So this altogether 14 years from the 2014 plus the 7 and another 7, 2028. The last for 1 year. The same thing when total lunar eclipse starting in 2014. And also 2015, the next after that. So 2014 plus 7 and another 7, 2028. And Israel become a nation again in 1948. So, as I said in Psalm 90 verse 10, the timing between 70 to 80 years. Okay, the last final one for 80 years. 1948 plus 80 years is 2028. Again, like I said to you, 2028 is very significant. It's about when 7-year tribulation will start it in 2028. While 2027, the rapture event in December. That confirmation. I showed you already the first time the video about the prophecy about popes related with the year 2027. Okay, the reason I'm telling you this story, other than the confirmation in 2027, very significant. Oh, another one I found out, not because I believe the astrology. Okay, he maybe could be this guy, this person learning about moon and star movement. You pay attention about that. He has some prediction come to pass. Okay, even about the politics, the president United States come to pass. He believed Kamala Harris will become president, like I told you all along, according to prophetic dreams and vision. But in the last time, what I heard, he talking about 2027, when the time World War III will begin. What I see, World War III will start, like I told you already, at the same time with the rapture event, because there are many dreams and vision mentioned about, when the true church, the bride of Christ, go up or get raptured, and the bomb go down, or the nuclear bomb. So it's meaning the World War III will start. This is what I see. Have connection like that. So this very significant and have the strong evidence. Okay. Other than that, I'm telling you, there are a lot of Christians predict to many times, even per year, so many times about the rapture time frame or their death setting. Always never come to pass. They're all wrong. Okay, we can make mistake. I made mistake several times too before that. But I do not predict the rapture, several times per year. No. Usually, not every year either. Every 2-3 years, or this year. But I know definitely the rapture in December during Christmas season and Hanukkah. So I do not change the date. Always the same. The year, what I understand, I learn it, I figure out from the, the sun and the moon, the star and the Jewish calendar, stuff like that. The event in the world, prophetic dreams and vision. That's why I predict it. Okay, even though I made mistake last time. And also what I see from the Bible, of course, and Jesus' timing, during his lifetime on earth, the way I predict about the rapture time frame, So, a lot of people make rapture prediction, or just so many times. So that make less credibility, and make the unbeliever, non-Christian, mocking to Christian. They said, oh, that lie. They never could be right. How come we can trust Christianity? Okay? This is just a joke. Maybe I think they're thinking like that. Rapture never happened anyway. Yeah, there could be make them, the unbeliever, make them not believe again. All right. So do not predict the rapture. It's just so many times. You have to be careful. See, understand from prophetic dreams and vision, the Bible, and the event around us, and also not just about pick and choose the word of God. This is wrong too. Okay, not just about the rapture time frame or date, and other doctrines too. We got to be careful. And it's silly, about the mark of the beast. Yeah, people believe hokey pokey after this this thing roll out in 2020. Yeah, they believe this is the mark of the beast. That's false. The reason why, you have to read again the Bible very clear in the Revelation chapter 13. The mark of the beast will be applied to the people or forced to the people after the Antichrist on the scene. What I understand, not in the beginning 7 years tribulation either. During the mid-great tribulation or after the Antichrist reign for 3.5 years. So after the Antichrist reign, his power in Jerusalem. Very clear in Daniel chapter 9 mentioned that. And also 2 Thessalonians 2. In the temple, in the third temple or tribulation temple in Jerusalem, Israel. He will reign from there because he like to copy, imitate God. The same thing during a millennial kingdom with Jesus Christ. He will reign from Jerusalem also. He's during that millennial kingdom, another temple. It's called that according to Ezekiel. I don't remember about chapter 28, 33. I forget this one. So this during millennial kingdom, there another temple. It's called millennial temple. Okay, a lot of people, Christian, they do not know. They thought the temple only is really the one who don't believe about the end times. Only the one in the past, in the Old Testament and New Testament. First temple, Solomon temple, second temple, Herod temple, and maybe the one who believe 7 years tribulation, the third temple, the tribulation temple. They do not know another temple during millennial kingdom, the millennial temple, where the place Jesus Christ will reign from there. Just like American president, they have the place, the govern, the reign in the White House. So Jesus Christ there in the millennial temple in Jerusalem. So during the 7 years tribulation, the Antichrist reign in Jerusalem, the headquarters in Jerusalem, in that third temple or tribulation temple. And also he will force or demand people to worship him and take his mark. Right now, no mark of the beast. It doesn't matter hokey pokey. Hokey pokey only to reduce the population, that's all. Okay? Nothing to do with the mark of the beast. Because no Antichrist, no 7 years tribulation, no the mark of the beast. In fact, the reality, the Bible teaches, the mark of the beast will start it in the mid-great tribulation or after 3.5 years, 7 years tribulation. After 7 years tribulation started, in 3.5 years later, not in the beginning 7 years tribulation. So during abomination, desolation. It's very clear. In Daniel chapter 9 mentioned that. And also in Matthew chapter 24. So what people teach like that, about hokey pokey, the mark of the beast is false. Okay? And predicting the rapture, not just just like their theory with the number. I think a lot of these people, they make mistake. They're wrong. Okay, completely wrong. When you or these people set the rapture date over and over again in 1 year, make you losing credibility. If the people following these people, just saying like Steve Fletcher, he's a false prophet. Because these people get deceived and gullible, okay? And also they're desperate for the rapture. Because they want to get the rapture right away all the time. So that's why they don't mind to have to believe, the fake rapture death setting. So that doesn't matter to me. Because that's also desperate for the rapture, and also these people. Not just the follower. The people who create the date, the rapture date, they also not just desperate for the rapture. They're in what you call just to obsess with the date. Okay, not because I get into to know the date and the time and season, because the Bible teaches we have to know the times and the season according to 1 Thessalonians 5. And of course the Bible encourages us to predict the end times according to Matthew chapter 4 or 6, 6 verse 16, something like that. Oh no, 6 verse 1 to 4, I think, something like that. Encourage us to predict it. And then, like I told you already, according Matthew chapter 24, verse 36, no one knows the days and an hour. They're talking about when the world ends, okay, before millennial kingdom started, or no, after millennial kingdom is over, and then another Gog and Magog war, another Antichrist, and Jesus will release, or God himself release the devil and his fallen angel to deceive the people who repopulate the earth during millennial kingdom. And then after that, this world will end. Okay? That no one knows the day and hour for that time frame. About the Jesus' second coming, 7 years tribulation, the rapture of the church, when people, God let us know the time and the season. People pick and choose Matthew 24, verse 36. Verse 36, no one knows the day and hour. That's wrong. Because contradict with 1 Thessalonians 5 and Matthew 16, verse 1 to 4. Because the Bible encourages us to know the time and the season. The day and hour nothing to do with the second coming, the rapture, and the 7 years tribulation time frames. Because why? According the Bible, in Noah's time, before the flood, God told Noah 7 days before the flood. But I know one prophetic dream mentioned 7 days before the rapture. There have the significant time, I think related with war or something. And then the rapture of the church happens, something like that. So this is kind of warning, just like Noah's time, 7 days before the flood. So that 7 days before the rapture event, God let us know once more time again. He already told us through prophetic dreams and vision when and the time frames. Just like the time in Noah's days, he let Noah know the time. He never changed. He always same forever and ever. Never change his characters. A lot of people don't understand about God himself because lack of knowledge or do not understand the word of God or not interpret correctly. Alright? Thanks for listening.